Alright guys, what's up? Xbox Manic Redefined, and welcome to another Call of Duty video. So, first of all, gameplay wise, TDM on Whiteout. This is the class setup I used. And by the way, let me know what you guys think of the editing job that I did on the previous video. Now, what I was not happy about is how it got cut off at the end. To be honest, I do not realize how that happened. The rendering did not get interrupted. It had to have been some type of editing fault that I must have done when I was in Sony Vegas. I'm still kind of getting used to Sony Vegas. I'm still getting used to the feeling. I understand the full in-depth of Sony Vegas, but I'm still trying to get used to how to, trim and all that stuff. But I'm working my way there. So let me know what you guys think of it. Let me know about the putting up the class setup, and I kind of wanted to ask you guys. I want to tell you guys how I actually did that. So, what if you have the Elgato? It's kind of simple because all you have to do is when you're in the Elgato software, there's a little picture button at the bottom, and what it does is if you click it, it takes a screenshot of whatever's on your TV. So I just went to the class setup on Call of Duty Ghosts, took a screenshot of it, threw it into a photo editing, trimmed it. Cropped it, and then rounded the edges for some better look, and then I just threw it into Sony Vegas. So kind of what I was disappointed of is how it wasn't HD. It was like 480p just for the photo, but it's not bad. It could be better, but it's not really that big of a deal. As long as you guys could see it, read it, interpret it, then there shouldn't be a problem. But today I want to talk about the specifications of my computer. Now I want to let you guys know that there's not a specific make of my computer because it was custom built, which means that every part is different. So let's just start off here with the processor here. So it's Windows 8.1. Currently getting used to it, but I kind of have the feel of it. It's a AMD-FX 8350 8-core processor running at 4 GHz. Since the processor is overclockable, I could overclock it to roughly about 5 GHz, but there's no need for that because I don't have a lot of fans. But saying that it's liquid cool, it wouldn't really matter anyway. So it's an AMD-FX 8350 8-core processor running at 4 GHz. The installed memory, or RAM, or RAM, or random accessible memory, is 16 GB or 2 8 sticks of RAM. And getting to the motherboard here, it's an ASUS M5 8970, or I'm sorry, M5 A97 R2.0. So I'm not that really good with understanding motherboards, but I got the feel of it. I know I do. So that's the motherboard. It's ASUS. The graphics card is a Sapphire HD 7870, or it's a AMD Radeon 7870. It's able to run a lot of games maxed, but eventually, if you start to run it for a long time, it does eventually start to lag a tiny bit. But it's able to run Minecraft maxed out at roughly 60. Possibly sometimes at 70 FPS maxed out, which is not that good, but for Minecraft on maxed out at full chunks loading, that is pretty good for a graphics card. That's only about $250 on Newegg, which I did not buy it from, if you guys are wondering that. The cooler I have is a high-performance Hydro CPU cooler, Corsair H60. It's a liquid cool, and it works great. I'm able to run games maxed out for quite a period of time because it's liquid cooled and it has a few fans in it, which is good. Now the power supply is a 750 watt. So I'm not going to take pictures of the inside of the device, but here's a picture of the front. As you can see, it's like a regular computer. It's a mid-tower, and I'm not taking a picture of the back or anything because it's really hard to get it out and all that, and there's nothing on the side of it. So that's it right there. I have a few stickers at the top. They aren't fully aligned, but Who cares? You get the 2 jacks. You get the mic jack. You get the headphone jack. You get the I believe it's 4 3.0s and 8 2.0s. So you don't get any 1.0s like my laptop. So I feel very accomplished about that. Sorry if you can't hear me that well. I'm trying to talk louder when I'm away from a mic. But that's all the specs I have on my computer. That's really all that there is to talk. That's the main components, not going into the nitty-gritties of the computer. There's no point. It's just a waste of time. So those are the main specs. I'll put the full specs in the description. I'll put everything that you need to know about the computer. I'm not putting in any numbers or any passwords. Of course I wouldn't do that. So that's really about it for the specs. That's my goal that I was going to talk about today, and I believe I accomplished it in 2 minutes. So that's about it. Currently the games I have for it are Flight Simulator and Minecraft. Unfortunately, I don't have any other games because my brother has about 3 PC games, but since they're already redeemed under his Steam account, unfortunately, I'm not able to get the game on a second PC. But we're talking about pretty old. We're talking a little older games like Orange Box, Half-Life, freaking voice crack for God's sakes, Counter-Strike, all those older games that came out in the 2000s. That's it for the video. Didn't know it went by that fast. But thank you guys for watching. Like I said, full list of specs will be in the description. And thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in my next video.